You know why I'm here, yeah, you know what I came to do. If it's you against me, no, I ain't gonna lose.
Bobby Portis. He is a competitor. Nothing but that for Bobby.
You know why I'm here.
Oh, he's back. Bobby Portis is here. Good morning, kind sir. Dude, we have to just start where we left off in the last segment because it turned into a heated battle between Chandler and Lou about following and unfollowing. And the whole story this weekend was Klay Thompson, which is hilarious to say out loud as an adult, unfollowed the Warriors and also erased a few championship pictures with Steph. Do you think there is something to that? It's not coincidence, right?
Unfollowing the Warriors. I mean, I'm biased, man. I don't look too much into the unfollowing thing for real, man. Like, if you unfollow me, then I just unfollow you type stuff. Like it's nothing serious about it. Like, when I see you in person, I'm still gonna holler at you. What's up, man? We good, but I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna like make too much of. But in this instance, like, I just think it's him trying to just have leverage, unfollow. I think someone else did it as well throughout the sports, field. I forgot which athlete did it, but
it's happened.
I think guys do that all the time. Delete pictures of old things, have 0 pictures, and then sign a big deal afterwards. So I guess that's his tactic of having his leverage.
Okay, did you unfollow Giannis at one point?
Nah, I ain't never unfollowed Giannis. I might unfollow some people that might not be posting as much, or they don't post nothing on their page, and I'll unfollow them then. But I'm just not just going to my following and just looking down there and say, "Oh, okay, it's time for me to unfollow you." I'm not doing that.
See, Lou, that was your sort of thing. Like, maybe you're just boring me now, and I don't really want to follow you.
Yeah, like for real though. Like, maybe.
Listen, especially when you got a page that got a lot going on, and your page is popping, and you don't want to just follow a lot of people unnecessarily. Every once in a while, you got to clean that storage out. You got to clean your garage up a little bit. So if your page bored, you ain't posted in a few months, obviously you're not here, you're not locked in. So I'm gonna unfollow. I'm out of here. And also, if I'm Klay Thompson, before they allow me to walk to the Orlando Magic or somewhere else, I'm going to beat you to the punch. I'm going to unfollow you first.
Yeah.
No big deal.
I'm going to get you before you get me.
See?
Yeah,
there's something
no big
to
deal.
it. What a time to be alive. This did not exist 15 years ago. All right, so Bobby, we know the whole thing. You're down 3-0, 156-0. It just doesn't work. That people don't come back from that. The Mavericks do, however, have the 1 win now under their belts as they go into Boston tonight to do it again. Was there anything from that game or from this Dallas team that you could see maybe they could be the one to make history?
Nah. Unfortunately, man, you playing in Boston tonight. It's gonna be hostile in there. They looking for banner 18. So, I think my realistic opinion of it is Boston about to get on their ass tonight. They finna do it to them, man. Belt to ass, man. Shout out Pat Bell, man. Belt to ass, man.
Shout out PV, yeah.
Yeah, they own that tonight, man. This series over with tonight, man. I hope that this ends up well of a prediction for me. I've seen guys predict things and they not come out too well, but I think it's over with tonight. NBA season coming to an end, and our focus going to the draft after this.
BP, your 2021 Bucks team, you guys went down 2-0, so it wasn't exactly 3-0, but then you guys won 4 in a row. Obviously, won that championship that year. A few years ago here. What was the biggest mindset change that happened, or what to you is the frame of mind that you have in order to come back from a series in that type of a deficit?
I'm not even gonna lie. So East Coast teams and like West Coast teams play like 2 entirely different styles of ball. Like, we half court, get into the flow, get into the stars, guys play off them type stuff. West Coast up and down, high tempo. On miss or makes, they running it right back at you. So I remember like game 1, we got like blown out. We like, okay, it's just game 1. the game 2 come around, we hanging around, then they pulled off again. And I remember getting on the plane, man. We sit on the plane. Like, most of the time we play cards, you know. We play cards, play Blu-ray. Everybody gamble. We having a good time. We got the music on. It ain't no music playing. Ain't no cards being played. We just sitting there looking at each other like, bro, what the hell just happened? like there's no way that we thought when we got on the plane going to Phoenix that we was going to be going back to Milwaukee 0-2. And we were just like, shoot, man, we got to lock in, man. The biggest thing in the playoffs is just protecting home court. So our biggest mindset was, okay, let's get these 2 at home, and then let's see what Game 5 going to do. That year in particular in the playoffs, we was real hot at home, man. I think we lost 1 game that whole playoff run at home. So it was fun, man. But I think our turn of mind was just getting the 2 at home and then going back Game 5 and trying to steal one there and just ending it at the crib for Game 6. We know at home, man, it's tough beating us.
I got to ask you about the Jason Kidd stuff before Game 1. It's like, you know, he knows what he's doing. He knows that all the sports talk media, all we do is Tatum versus Brown, who's better, this, that, and the other. And then he goes ahead and puts that little seed out there for them. But you've played both of them. So do you worry about one guy over the other when you're facing them?
Nah, I think most of the time, man, we just try to protect the 3-point line, man. I think when Boston making threes, when they moving it into the flow, when they breaking down one-on-one, and then you have to help a lot, I think that's where they generate a lot of their points from. So I think with our team, we just try to stay home, man, just let them play one-on-one. And if they score 40, 30, 40, 50, man, like how many points can they score to beat us? Like, that's our mindset going into the game. I don't think we just worried about Tatum and Brown more so than the team, man. I think when they hit a lot of threes, they get the ball moving and swing actions. They tough to beat, man, when they making 15+ threes. So our biggest thing is just protecting the 3-point line, making them shoot tough twos and living with those. So I think that's our mindset going into every time we play them.
Bob, you know, usually the finals MVP goes to the winning side, and right now with the Celtics being up 3-1, it'll probably swing their way. And they've had a few guys be very impactful for them in very different ways. Who's your finals MVP so far, if you had to call it?
Jrue Holiday. Shout out Jrue Holiday. Jrue, man. If Jrue wasn't on the team, they don't win no championship this year. Jrue just different, man. He unlocks guys. He raises guys' awareness on defense. Like, when you play with him, he just makes you lock in a different way. You know, just being his teammate for 3 years, man, it was just a different type of feel when you got him out there. You just feel like, you know, so safe with him on the court. So he definitely made them different. He definitely unlocked them in a different way. And I'm definitely be hating from a side for sure when he win. For sure tonight.
Bobby, so you guys get Dame Lillard, but Jrue Holiday gets traded to the Blazers, and then somehow he ends up getting traded to your rival with the Celtics. As a teammate, is there regret losing Jrue Holiday, especially to the rivals in the Celtics? Like, how much regret do you guys feel as teammates losing Jrue Holiday?
I'm not gonna say regret, because like Damian Lillard is like an all-world talent, all-world player. So we got a great get in him, and obviously it's our first, you know, just rodeo together with each other. You know, we had a lot going on this season, man. We had 2 coaches. We had, you know, we went to Vegas. You know, we played the in-season tournament. We had highs and lows. We had super injuries this year. I feel like we never played with our full team throughout the whole season. So we had a lot going on, and throughout the NBA season, it kind of needs to be smooth, and you kind of need to be healthy to win. The healthiest team always wins each and every year. I think I tweeted that a couple weeks ago. Like, does the best team win on every year, or does the most healthiest team win? But definitely, man, losing Jrue and watching him play for another team, especially the Celtics. I remember, like, when we first traded him, I was like, man, I just hope, I don't care wherever he go, man. I hope he just don't go to the Celtics. And I swear, like, 48 hours later, I seen Jrue Holiday has been traded to the Celtics. And I'm like, oh, man, this is crazy. Like, now we got to play against him there, and I really like you, Jrue, but now I really kind of, you know, don't like you when I play against you no more, bro. Damn.
That is, I mean, of all the teams that he could have
all
ended
the teams,
up back.
man. All the teams, 28 more teams he could have went to, man. You know, but it's all good.
They figured that one out. So I have to ask you, because everyone's, this Celtics team is this, that, and the other, and they may win 3 or 4 rings in the next coming future. And you guys are obviously somebody they're going to have to get through when you look at the East. So do you see this Boston team moving forward as, oh, crap, this is who we're going to have to face for the next 3 or 4 years? If you guys are healthy, are you beating them?
Man, I'm going to tell you like this, man. Every championship team has a little luck along the way. I think every season, I think that's always like a big question mark. Like, oh, this team didn't play such and such because such and such was hurt. I know, like, our championship year, they always question us, like, oh, if Kyrie didn't get hurt, would they beat the Nets? Like, that's always a big question mark every season for every team that makes it all the way. So, I think they got a few question marks as well, man. First round, no Jimmy. Jimmy tough in the playoff. I think the whole world know that playoff Jimmy. I experienced it last year. So, and then the Donovan Mitchell, second round, Tyrese Haliburton. So, I don't know, man. I can't say that, they're the team to beat or the dynasty because, there's other great teams coming along and, we're going to be right back in the fold next year as well, as long as we're healthy. So I like our chances against anybody, as long as, we got our full, stable of guys. It's tough winning in this league without your full unit.
BP, you said you tweeted that you back in the lab already. What's some of the things that you trying to tighten up on and what you put new in that bag? What you trying to add to your game? If you need that fadeaway, I got it for you. Come on down, ATL. I'll put that fade in there.
I'm working on my flopping, man. I'm working on my flopping, man. I'm working on my flopping this year. I'm working on my going left, and they bump me. Hey!
Nah, you working on flopping for real.
Like Luke,
you're really
man,
working on
my going left. Hey!
Yeah.
But now, for real, though,
they might not give you the flops, bro. You too big for the flops. They might not give them to you. You see it don't work for Bron. Bron try to throw it in his bag. It don't work for him like that. The big guys, it don't go.
I don't know, man. I've been seeing a lot of flopping going on, man, and fun. Man, they calling it now, Lou. They call, hey, bro, they calling it now, man. So you just gotta, you gotta sell it.
They get away with it.
Hey.
The acting.
They get away with it.
Yeah, I give
the refs credit. I give the refs credit. They hadn't been very much a part of this finals, man. We hadn't had a lot of controversy when it comes to the referees.
Nah,
so as much shit as we give them, let's give them some credit, man.
Fair.
They've been doing a solid job.
But granted, Boston been doing their thing too. So, like, the refs really haven't had a chance to really get involved for real because, they've been belt the ass on the Mavs. for real. Like, they've been knowing them, though, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like if Luka is quiet, then they really don't have so much anger like they probably had in Game 3. I want to ask you about the two small, only because I'm fascinated by sort of shit talking and when it's chosen to do it. We've seen you give it to a few guys over the course of the seasons. Do you know before a game, like, hey, so-and-so's on that team? Shut up, Lou. So-and-so's on that team. I'm gonna do it to him. What are you thinking? Yeah, okay. Yep, there it is, a double.
I'm not even gonna lie, like,
Look at Fat.
That's funny. Hey, both of us did it right there. That was funny.
That was
I'm
like
not
a
even
cute
gonna
one.
lie, like, shoot, in the game, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, me right now versus who I am when I get into the game, like, it's two entirely different people. Like, I ain't not even gonna lie. Like, sometimes I can't believe some of the stuff I say in the game, and then after the game, I'm like, damn, I really said that. Like crazy. Like, so I don't really go into the game like, oh, okay, if I score on somebody, I'm going to tell them he's too small. It's like more in the moment because, it's a game within the game sometimes. Like, you might have this subtle, shit-talking moment with somebody throughout the game. And then, like, once you get your lick back, you know what I'm saying, you let him know about it. He might let you know about it. Like, just basketball. Like, that's how basketball is supposed to be played. Like, with a little energy, with a little fire, and a little passion. So, and, it's just, it's fun for the fans as well, like, just to get some entertainment and for us to go out there and have fun, do what we do here at night. I love it.
For sure. No, thank you, Bobby. We've loved having you on. I hope you have a great off season. We'll talk to you again next year. That's crazy to say already. So have a good one, man. Thank you.
Belt to ass
BP,
tonight.
appreciate it.
Belt to
Sir,
ass.
appreciate it,
Belt
brother.
to ass tonight. Belt to
Much
ass.
love, BP.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back.